The World Health Organization is stressing that countries around the world stick to 6 key recommended actions to mitigate the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Director General of the WHO made another urgent appeal for global action on Wednesday, March 25, 2020.
First, expand, train, and deploy your healthcare and public health workforce. And second, implement a system to find every suspected case at community level. Third, ramp up production capacity and availability of testing. Fourth, identify, adapt, and equip facilities you will use to treat and isolate patients. Fifth, develop a clear plan and process to quarantine contacts. And finally, number 6, refocus the whole of government on suppressing and controlling COVID-19.
The Director General says these measures are the best way to suppress transmissions and prevent a resurgence in cases when restrictions are lifted. He warned against a premature end to the preventive actions.
The last thing any country needs is to open schools and businesses only to be forced to close them again because of a resurgence. Aggressive measures to find, isolate, test, treat, and trace are not only the best and fastest way out of extreme social and economic restrictions, they are also the best way to prevent them. More than 150 countries and territories still have fewer than 100 cases. By taking the same aggressive actions now, these countries have the chance to prevent community transmission and avoid some of the more severe social and economic costs seen in other countries.
The multilateral organizations within the UN system have also called for an end to global hostilities to devote more resources to stemming the pandemic.
This is especially relevant for many vulnerable countries whose health systems may collapse under the weight of the numbers of patients we have seen in some countries with community transmission. Today, I joined United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Under Secretary General for UN OCHA, Mark Lowcock, and UNICEF Executive Director, Henrietta Fore, to launch the global humanitarian appeal to support the most fragile countries who have already suffered years of acute humanitarian crisis. This is much more than a health crisis, and we're committed to working as one UN to protect the world's most vulnerable people.
The Director General has expressed gratitude to the more than 200,000 individuals and organizations to date who have contributed to the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. He revealed that thus far, the fund has raised more than $95 million. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.